Hi friends! As we're learning about spring and spring planting, I learned some really new things that I wanted to share with you because I thought they were so cool. And hopefully this is something you can do at home without, you don't need very many materials for this. So basically what I learned was that some of these vegetables that you may have in your own refrigerator, you can regrow without having to go to seeds. So one of these is a tomato, right? So I'm going to show you what to do with that. Another one is green beans, okay? Another one is an avocado. And this is what you'll need in order to regrow some of these. So as you can tell, I have some soil here, and I'm actually just using a cardboard box that I had laying around. So you don't have to find some kind of fancy pot. Just find something that'll hold some dirt, and you can have several different containers. There's no rules about that. But if you use a little bit better soil, you're gonna have a little bit better chances. So my soil is a combination of some regular soil I had and a little bit of compost soil. So I have that in this container right here. And then what you're gonna do with your tomato is you're just gonna slice it. So you're gonna have to ask mommy or daddy or an adult to do this for you. But you can bring them the tomato, and I am going to make slices out of it. Probably about 1/4 of an inch slices, and I'm going to make 2 of these. Now, if you look inside the slice, you can see the little seeds. Do you see the seeds inside right there, all the little white dots? So I'm gonna take my whole slice. I'm going to make a little hole right here. I'm gonna lay my whole slice in there. Do you see how it is? Okay, I'm gonna cover it back up. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. I'm putting the whole slice in there, you see it? I'm gonna cover it up. Okay, I have a little bit of extra soil in here that I'm gonna put on top of there, okay? So those are gonna be for my tomatoes, okay? Now, for my green onions, what you're gonna do is you're gonna cut about 1/2 inch above. These are the roots, okay? So when a green onion grows, this part is in the ground, and then it grows up, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna cut about 1/2 inch right here, and you're gonna put it in the dirt. And then after a couple weeks, or even sooner actually, you'll start seeing the little green sprouts coming up. And with more time, you'll get a full green onion again, okay? Now with the tomato plants, you're gonna get little sprouts, and then you could take those little sprouts and you'll have to transfer them probably to a larger piece of dirt, and then you can actually get tomato plants that grow tomatoes, okay? So I'm cutting my 1/2 inch right here, and I'm gonna make a few of these. Okay, so I get to have about this much root and onion, okay? And so I just need to make little holes. So I'm gonna make one little hole right there. Now you wanna cover the root, but you can have a little bit of the white sticking out, okay? So there's one of them right there. Gonna make another hole right here. Then I'm packing the dirt a little tighter around it. Just make sure that the roots are covered. Okay, I've got a couple more. like I said, you don't have to do all of this in one container. You can use smaller containers and use one for each type of vegetable. Okay, so this is all I need for my tomatoes and green onions, okay? And you can see they're sticking out just a little bit, the white part, but the roots are completely covered in the dirt, okay? And the last item that I wanted to show you guys is the avocado. Now with the avocado, you're not gonna plant it in the dirt at first because you need that root, okay? So what I want you to do is, when you take, I've already taken one out. This is the avocado seed, okay? Now you need to look at it carefully because you need to figure out which one is what's the top and what's the bottom. Okay, now the bottom side has kind of like that little circle and point on it, okay? Now the other side sometimes is pointy. In this case, it's completely smooth, but the little round side is gonna be where your roots grow. So you're gonna put that on the bottom, okay? So it's gonna go, so mine is gonna go in the bottom like this because there's my little circle. It's gonna go like this. So what you wanna do is you're gonna need some toothpicks, and you need 3 toothpicks. Can you count them with me? 1, 2, 3, okay? And I'm gonna poke them on the side and kind of make, so here's 1, okay? Now I'm gonna turn it, and I wanna put 3 in there, so you wanna kind of spread them out. So here's my second one. I'm putting it in the middle of my avocado seed, so there's 2 of them, and then kind of make it look like a 3-pointed star, I guess. I'm gonna make the last one, I'm gonna put the last one right here. Okay, now for this, instead of the dirt, you're actually gonna put this, now I'm making sure the bottom side is gonna go down. You wanna put it in a cup or a glass, and I'm gonna need to put water all the way, my glass is kind of big, but you're gonna put water all the way to where you're covering the root part of the avocado, okay? So I have some water right here in my watering can, so I'm gonna pour it in here. And so I'm having to add a lot of water because my cup is so big, but I didn't have a smaller cup. And I'm gonna try to hold it up for you so you can see how much water to put in there. But hopefully you can see, so I have the bottom part of my seed covered, okay? But you can see that the top is sticking up above the water. So just make sure that the bottom part is always in the water. So if you notice that the water goes down because it's drinking the water, then you're gonna have to add some water and make sure that those roots that are coming out are covered all the time, okay? All right, so we have 3 types of, well, I said vegetables earlier, but actually the tomato and the avocado are considered fruits and vegetables. So they like to be called culinary vegetables, but they're actually a fruit, but they also call it a vegetable because they have seeds in them, okay? And they like to use them with other vegetables, so they call them culinary vegetables. So we have our tomatoes in here, we have our green onions, we have our avocado seed, and I'm going to add some water. Okay, I don't have a watering can here inside, so I'm gonna just water it a bit with my watering can. And I'm not watering it very much, okay? You don't wanna overload it with water. You wanna put it somewhere sunny, so near a windowsill, or even outside if you can, but it does need sun. Just pay attention, and if the dirt looks dried out, add some water. So every couple of days, you wanna for sure add some water. And I will check back in with you and let you know what it looks like, and I'm hoping to see that yours grows as well. So I'm excited to share this with you. Good luck. We'll see what happens with you guys. I hope you're able to grow some tomato plants, some green onions, and an avocado tree, or the start of an avocado tree.